Our family is exploring Ireland and Northern Ireland slowly, not to see less, but to feel more. Teaching our daughter about the land, its history, its nature, and its culture. Highlighting unique accommodations along the way and helping you plan the perfect trip here. Our first stop is for 2 nights at Caboo Cabins in Killikeen Forest Park. It's a peaceful retreat surrounded by lakes and lush woodland. With its calm atmosphere and natural beauty, it's an ideal spot for a family day out or a quiet escape into nature. And also some solo mom time. Now it's time to check into our cabin.
You're the oldest. It feels good here. It's so beautiful and the air is very fresh. I love waking up in the morning and just like that bird. She's adorable.
Waking up here just fills me up. I love it here. And this cabin is stunning. I want it. Like, I want to live here. Everything about it I love. And today I plan to go kayaking, but that's it. Just to be here, just to take it slow, to enjoy, to just walk around, be in nature, and be with each other. And that's everything that I want right now.
What are you doing, Ty?
Watching the birds.
Coming in hot. Whoa! Okay.
After a peaceful time kayaking, I'm taking myself on a little retreat to the hot tub and sauna. Today we're soaking up the relaxation because tomorrow we have a cave exploration. The Marble Arch Caves are a fun mix of adventure and discovery. We have just begun our Marble Cave tour, and by the sounds of it, I think it's going to be pretty great. Here we go into the cave. It's already getting cooler really fast, actually. It starts with an underground passage by boat, a first experience for all of us. We're on a boat, Kai. We're on a boat. During heavy rains, water can fill these chambers, making these caves inaccessible. As we're walking through the caves, we're exploring limestone formations that have been forming for millions of years. It's an easy, interesting way to see a side of Ireland most people never get a chance to experience.
So you might see the big points in that way? Yeah, do you see it? Really have to use your imagination though, don't you? Lots of people see different things all the time.
Irish weather is famously unpredictable, but during our stay, our temperatures were mild. We recommend to layer up and bring waterproof jackets and comfortable shoes to keep you prepared. Next, we're headed to Devenish Island. The island holds ruins of a Christian monastery, with dwellings, a tower, spiral staircases, and carved figures, offering a real glimpse into Ireland's monastic past. If you like ruins and natural beauty, you can take a boat to Devenish Island. This was once a thriving monastic settlement that dates back to the 6th century. The trip to Devenish Island begins with a slow boat ride along the River Erne. We use any opportunity we can while traveling with Kai to teach her about the landscapes and cultures we visit. As you approach, the round tower of Devenish comes into view, rising above the ruins of churches and old stone crosses. For centuries, this was a place of worship, learning, and pilgrimage. Monks lived and studied here, and today people travel from all over Ireland to visit. After Devenish Island, we checked into Lough Erne Resort. We've slept in a huge variety of accommodations, but never on a championship golf course. The resort has a Thai spa for relaxation, 3 dining experiences, and stunning decor that make you feel like you're living in a castle. Welcome to our home for the next couple of nights here at Lough Erne Resort. This place is stunning. It might be one of the most beautiful places we've stayed at.
Whoa. What you got there, Kai?
A little present.
A little present? You found that present right away. What was in the present?
Chocolate.
I'm gonna have a bite too then. Caramel in it. Ooh, that's good. The Lough Erne Resort sits right at the edge of Lower Lough Erne. So everywhere you look, there are these gorgeous lake views. We've slept in a huge variety of accommodations, but never a golf course. This is our first. Our room even has a tower. I am so excited. The welcome chocolate is a nice touch, I must say. I cannot wait to get cozy and just enjoy the room. But first, we are walking over to one of the restaurants at the resort for dinner. So far, the food in Ireland has been really good. It's been a blend of local dishes with a modern twist. That's really good. Now it's time to get some rest because tomorrow we have a full day planned. We are at Ulster American Folk Park and we're learning about life here, the people here, and how they left Ireland and immigrated to America, what that was like, why they did it, what the journey was like, and what life in America was like once they arrived. I like this place because it's interactive. They have it set up where you can actually feel like you're stepping back in time.
I'm really looking forward to teaching Kai a little bit about that history, showing her what life was like for people in other parts of the world. Hello.
So a family of about 6 or 7 lived here. Mum and Dad slept on the outshock bed, and this is a particular design to the west of Ireland. So they slept here and they kept the youngest babies warm beside them. All the rest of the children would have slept in front of the fire. 9 months out of the year, he could feed us on these. The average man ate 19 pounds of these a day. A woman a bit less, I know it's mad, and the children a lot less. We think now it was the skins of the potato which kept us nourished and just about kept us going. And the children sit down on these wee stools. And these are called creepy because we think the kids crept about in them. And this is called a noggin. And it's a very basic cup. It can be made from wood or it can be made from animal bone as well. We think the blight arrived in 1847. We think it was an airborne fungus which travelled through the air, down into the ground, and turned my foodstuff into absolute putrid mush overnight.
What did you learn about that house behind you?
So what we just learned about that house, that the parents sleep in this bed with the youngest child. The kids slept by the fire on the ground.
They brought an animal into the house. What animal did they bring in?
A pig.
And why? Because pigs are... It's really cold outside. Because pigs are warm. And they would snuggle up with the pig.
Oh, yeah. That's actually really cute. We're gonna move on to the next house.
The Ulster American Folk Park ended up being one of the most eye-opening stops on our trip. Walking through it feels less like a museum and more like stepping back in time.
What are you doing, Kai?
I made all this.
Wow, you made yarn?
Yeah.
You turn it into clothes and stuff?
There's a big machine inside, and you turn it into this once you pull.
The park tells the story of Irish immigration to America, and you actually move from thatched cottages and old Irish farmhouses into the bustling docks before boarding a full-size immigrant ship. As parents, it's wonderful to see our daughter excited to learn and interact with the exhibits.
This is what your desk would be like. Kai, do you know what this is called?
No, I don't.
What is it called? You remember?
I know. 360. Okay, can you go on the whiteboard?
Before the final exhibit of the Journey to America by Ship, we walked through an example of what streets and shops were like from the late 1700s to the mid 1800s. Just walking through the old town. There's like the printing press, there's grocery store, the rope and twine maker, harness maker. This is like what it would be like. These are the shops that would have existed back in the day.
Hello there, little miss. And younger miss, of course, indeed. And hello, sir, how are you?
Hello, sir.
You're welcome to my fine emporium. It's kind of like a general store for Ireland. Okay. It's everything under one roof.
We're going to need some snacks for the journey ahead because next is the boat to America. This is a scale replica of the ship travelers would take for the grueling crossing of the Atlantic toward Canada and America.
The next part of your journey, the most dangerous part, the ship which will take you to America. This ship will take 200 passengers on a voyage which will take 6 or 8 weeks. Single men at one end, single women were at the other, and in the middle, families. We're still civilized after all. 4 in the top bunk and 4 in the bottom bunk. So, madam, if you were travelling by yourself, as many were, you'd be sleeping in a bunk with 3 strangers, sharing everything.
These are the conditions of like getting from Ireland to America. These are the conditions you're dealing with. If you think that bucket is for washing, think again. That is the toilet. So the next time we want to complain about how long it's going to take to fly overseas, we'll remember how that voyage used to be. Our next stop is a relaxing way to travel by water and something we've never done before. But first, just take a moment to appreciate this cute baby swan. I just want to cuddle with it. It is so cute. So cute. Trying something new, something for the first time. Something on water I've never done before, and that is ride a hydrobike. Kai has like a little seat beside Sia, so she can just sit there and enjoy, and while Sia pedals, not paddles, pedals the bike. 1 gear only. See how fast I can go. Not very fast. It's more about a peaceful ride, taking it slow, taking in the surrounding beauty. Like this castle. This is fun. I like it. After a 45-minute hydrobike ride around Enniskillen, we're headed to the Firehouse restaurant for some local ambiance, delicious food, and our first Guinness in Ireland. Good. Cheers. That's good. Nature girl.
Wow. I've never had Guinness that wasn't imported.
With our bellies full and another wonderful day behind us, we are headed back to our room at the Loch Ern Resort, but not before getting a lesson on running into the wind from Kai.
I just taught Mom this exercise. So you put your arms like this, waist like this, and make sure your legs are not too far apart.
Okay.
Just like that. And it depends if you're younger, then you put them wider.
Okay.
If you're older, you put them closer.
And we're going to feel what? What are we going to feel?
Happy and just, well, not happy, well, it just feels calm and just lets all the air come in.
Okay.
So I'm just teaching my mom.
Okay.
Okay, so the example like this, and then just fall kinda.
Kids are amazing at living in the moment. After having breakfast at the resort, we're checking out and headed towards our next accommodation, an active lighthouse.
Kai, what was your experience like here? Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Now you get to stay in a lighthouse. Do you know what a lighthouse is?
Yes, but I don't think people sleep there.
Yeah, we are.
It's a hotel.
Yeah, we get to stay there.
I never, ever saw a hotel lighthouse.
In all of your 6 years, you've never seen one?
No.
The sights in Ireland do not disappoint, but half the adventure is actually the drive. We find ourselves stopping several times to just enjoy the view, meet an animal, or pick up a roadside snack. Fresh strawberries. So we had to stop. They look amazing. Look how juicy! After driving north to one of the most northerly tips of Ireland, we've arrived at the Fanad Lighthouse, and the whole family is excited to spend a night here. While lighthouses these days are all automated and don't need lighthouse keepers, we are getting to stay in the house the lighthouse keeper used to stay in. The lighthouse itself was built in 1817 after a tragic shipwreck, and for more than 200 years, it's been guiding sailors safely along the rugged stretch of coast. This was a challenging job with a lot at stake, as boats would rely on lighthouses for navigation and safety.
I'm gonna wear these.
I can't believe that we're spending the night in a lighthouse. I'd never thought that I would be sleeping in a lighthouse. And even though we're not in the actual lighthouse, we're attached to it. It's literally right there, like attached to the same building that we are in right now. And the sun is setting, so it's just going to keep getting more and more beautiful outside.
We got to climb the spiral staircase to the top where the view goes on forever.
Mind your head. So watch your head so you don't hit it in the ceiling.
We learned that each lighthouse blinked its lights in a certain pattern, signaling to ships which lighthouse they were, similar to Morse code. Old bulbs used to be enormous, delicate, and expensive, at 3,000 watts. Today, a small, inexpensive LED light offers brighter light at just 25 watts.
31.
Out to sea today that has a proper licence skipper.
This is very cool. It's an international code of signals, which is basically the alphabet and a flag that goes with each letter. And each flag also has a different meaning because that's how they had to communicate. You know, waving a flag, they could just scream out or give a call. For example, Oscar, man overboard. So it's like a yellow and red flag. So if someone was waving that, it means someone fell off the ship. A whole other language using flags. What a view! That's our home for the night, right over here.
I think this is the essence of doing less but feeling more, right?
Yeah.
Kai, what do you think of this place?
It's pretty cool.
Because we're taking it slow on this trip, we're not packing in so much in one day. We have enough space to really soak in our environment and like where we are each day, which I love. I love slow travel. That is my jam. That is how I really get to experience a culture in a place. So this has been really nice.
It is sunset right now, and it's just going to get more and more beautiful as the sun sets. And once it gets dark, the lighthouse light is going to turn on. So I've only seen it from a distance. I've never seen it up close. I'm so grateful to be able to do this and visit a new country. This is pretty special.
Fanad Lighthouse is one of those places where you feel the power of nature and the comfort of human ingenuity all at once. I still can't believe we got to spend the night here.
The lighthouse is on. It goes around. It goes around in a circle, Kai. Do you see it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We're leaving our lighthouse accommodation. That was one of the most special places that we have ever stayed around the world. And lighthouses these days don't have lighthouse keepers. That's what we learned on our tour. Everything is automated. Everything is digital now. Even the light bulbs went from massive 3,000 watt light bulbs to tiny little 25 watt LEDs. And to preserve the history and the essence of lighthouses, they actually converted a ton of them into accommodations. So you can stay at this lighthouse or many others around the island. I think that's a really smart way of bringing tourists and visitors into the experience even deeper. To actually live within a lighthouse in the accommodations that lighthouse keepers and their families would live in for hundreds and hundreds of years.
While Ireland is small, winding roads means journeys can take longer than you think. Give yourself extra time for unexpected scenic stops and odd sheep traffic jams.
We have made it to Galway, Ireland, and right now we're in the Latin Quarter of Galway. This is a very vibrant city. Lots of events, lots of live music, lots of amazing restaurants, lots of things to see and do, both in nature and like city life. There's also boat tours you can go on. You can see the coast, you can see cliff edges, you can see beautiful wilderness, and then quickly get into the city and hit up nice bars, nice restaurants, and feel that local Irish culture.
I immediately felt the buzz of the city. The streets are full of color, musicians playing on the corners, shop fronts painted bright, and cafes spilling out onto the cobblestones. And it's the perfect spot to pause and just take it all in. Just bought this. How cute is this purse? Kai got one too. She got a cat. This place is already pretty great. Just walking around and wandering, and artisanal market and food, and it's very lively. It's nice to have the combination of staying like in nature, quiet, and then the city, and there's like a lot happening. Yeah, this is a cool spot.
Something that I've noticed about Irish people is they're just genuinely fun and genuinely friendly.
Our next accommodation is at Pod Umna Village in Portumna, run by Richard and Liz, two of the nicest people that we've ever met. We're standing in busy city vibes. You would never guess that this place just around the corner is here. And we're about to do another first, which is urban glamping. Welcome to this little hidden getaway. I'm going to take you on a tour of the different pods as well as where we're staying. And Kai has a special surprise for you, but I'm not going to say anything about it because she wants to tell you. Come check out where we're sleeping tonight. It's this cozy little cabin We got a queen size bed here and then 2 singles, so it's great for families with kids. This one has a toilet and a sink. And then the shower, there's like a communal shower, which I'll share later, that goes with the communal kitchen. So it's kind of got like hostel vibes too. So you got glamping, hostel vibes, the middle of a city. It's very unique. I've never seen anything like this. Okay, let's go see the pods over here. There are several pods here and each of them have a different sleeping setup. There is one over here that has 4 single beds. There's another with 4 single beds. There's another setup with a double bed for a couple, or if you just need, you know, extra space for yourself. So if you're having a big slumber party with your friends or just like a family slumber party, these are perfect for that. There is a toilet over here that everybody can use, a communal toilet.
I'm gonna be showing you my surprise. This. Hi guys. I'm gonna show you some of my friends. This is my bunny friend. There's another one over there. I don't remember their names, but these little guys are so cute.
We always love staying in unique accommodations and finding places like this. Quirky, fun, memorable places that just add to the whole experience.
Before dinner, we're taking a thrilling ride on an inflatable speedboat. We weren't entirely sure how our 6-year-old would react to it, but she loved it. This is a very spontaneous activity, and I don't know what to expect, but I feel like it's gonna be fast.
This is an inflatable speedboat. That's pretty fast.
It's pretty fast. It's fast and smooth. So you don't realize how fast you're going until you look at it over there.
How was that, Kai?
Good.
Your hair is amazing right now.
Hey! Let me get this fancy. This is the ice cream white go.
The rush of the day is now over, and the best way to make friends is around a table at dinner, and the staff here welcomed us with a family-style dinner.
Really? Yeah, have a good digestion.
Okay, so next morning we spent last night in our little clockhouse cabin here at Podumna. It was very cozy, and this morning we're packing up and we're going to a castle, to sleep in a castle. The accommodations in Ireland have been pretty phenomenal.
It is our last day in Ireland, and we're spending it at Barberstown Castle Hotel. Here feels like you're stepping into history. Parts of the castle date back to the 13th century, and you can feel it the moment you walk through the stone archways and see the ivy climbing up the walls. Our room is full of character. High ceilings, antique furniture, and little touches that remind you this isn't just another hotel stay. I couldn't help but imagine all the people who had passed through these halls over centuries, including Eric Clapton, who once owned the castle actually. Ireland and Northern Ireland aren't places you want to see quickly. Having less on our itinerary meant we could feel more of the locations we visited. From castles to ferry pods, lighthouses to cabins, we stayed in unforgettable locations. The people and the food added excitement and local touches we'll cherish. If you're planning your own trip to Ireland and Northern Ireland, this video will help you bring ideas to your own itinerary. And if you want to read our blog posts about each of these locations and everything we mentioned in this video, you can head to the video description below, and there is a link there that you can go and click, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy travels!